what now? So it was parents' evening this week, wasn't it? And I bleeding hate it. It always gets me back up. I think it's because back in the day, when I was young, the teachers used to give you a smack just because they felt like it. And then they'd tell your parents that you were bleeding naughty. And then they'd give you a slap. But it never washed with my mum. No, I remember my teacher, Mrs. Jones, she didn't have to give me a whack once. She was like a bleeding sumo wrestler. And I was only 10. And I didn't even do anything. She left an handprint on my ass that was so bleeding sore, it lasted for 3 days. And I daren't tell my mum because she'd just go mad and ask why. Anyway, the next day I had a bath and she saw it, didn't she? And she went apeshit. She asked how I got it and who did it. And I told her I thought I was going to get a slap, but she was fine. The next morning, she got up, she marched me to that school, she went straight to the classroom and she said to the teacher, "You come here now." So the teacher went over, didn't she? And my mum went, "Did you hit my daughter?" She went, "Yeah, because she was being disruptive." My mum said, "I don't bleeding care. If she's being disruptive, then you tell her off. I don't mind that. But the size of you to her and the mark you've left on her ass, that's bad. You hit my daughter again and I'll hit you." Bearing in mind, my mum was only 4'11" and she was about 6'4". But she could pack a punch, my mum. You can even ask my dad. She went, "Do you understand?" The teacher just went, "Yeah." She never bleeding hit me again. But that was then and this is now. But the teachers in our kids' school are dead nice, they are. Well, most of them. Well, yeah, most of them. And if the teachers tell me that they've been naughty, they've had it when they get home. Anyway, back to parents' evening. So we sit down with the teacher, and I've never met her before. I thought I knew all the teachers in there, but now I've not. She looked dead young. She was about 3 years older than our bleeding Callum, and Callum's 10. Is it 10? Yeah, he's 10. Yeah, he's 10. So I was out there and thinking, here we go, she's going to tell them that they're dead naughty and they're dead disruptive and they won't listen. But no, she said that Callum is a dream. He does as he's told, he's dead nice, he likes to dress up, I said dress up. So we've got a Wendy house over there with some fancy dress and stuff and he's always getting dressed up and playing in the Wendy house. He loves his arts and drama and he likes to make up dances with the girls. Now we get on to Kelly and she goes, well, she's mostly good, she says, but she's easily distracted. But she's got a bit of back chat on her. I mean, what Kelly? She's good as gold for me at home. She would say boo to a goose. To be honest, Kelly sounds a bit like me, you know. I used to give it all at school, but I daren't mess with me bleeding mum. But at home, it's the total opposite. Kelly is good as gold, just goes along with anything. Callum gives me loads of sass. Do you know what? It's ever since I've been watching that drag race. Honestly, he's doing this with his neck and snapping his fingers. I had to put him in his place sometimes. I said, "You're not a bleeding drag queen, you know." Then, when it was all over, the teacher said, "You must be really proud of your grandkids." I said, "You want what now?" Then she said it again. "You must be really, really proud of your grandkids." I said, "These two are mine, love. I don't have any grandkids. How old do you think I bleeding am?" She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I think I've heard it wrong." I said, "Yeah, you've heard it wrong." Do you know, I liked her before she bleeding said that. I nearly smacked her over that bleeding desk. Her face has gone white by this point and she looked like she'd seen a bleeding ghost. She went, "Look, I'm really sorry, Mrs. McCormack. It was my mistake." I said, "Is that everything?" She goes, "Yeah." And I get up, I grab them two and I walk out. On the bleeding way home, I bought some really expensive moisturiser. I've got a face pack on and I put some essential oils in the bleeding bath. I can't believe that she thinks I'm their grandma. The cheeky bleeding cow. That is the last parents' evening I'm ever going to. Well, come on then, go.